I'm Luciano Ruas from the Brazilian Accent in Improvisation, and today I'm gonna talk about the accent of improvisation in Maracatu. Maracatu, it's a style from Pernambuco. Uh, we have two different manifestations of Maracatu. That's Maracatu uh, rural, or Maracatu do baque virado. That's what we're gonna talk about today. I'm gonna show you the how to a little of the rhythmic part first. That is imitating the piano. And in real Maracatu, when we see the tradition, we won't find improvise. Some percussion instrument can do little variations, and master, that we call mestre, he can control the group. He uses a whistle to change parts, but we don't have a improviser, a soloist improviser musician. And then when we play Maracatu, we often imitate the melodies that are sung by the masters. Okay, and we have some simple ideas that can sound like Maracatu. And give this sense of improvising. When you are playing a traditional like harmony, because Maracatu doesn't have a harmony being played, it's just sung and played by percussion instruments. You can create some progressions with just two chords, the one and the dominant chord. Okay, for example, like I did. Or you can use modal also, modal style. Because of this kind of rhythmic division, you're gonna realize that the first cell that we can think, rhythmic cell, we can think it's the syncopation. For example, for this first harmony I played, the syncopation, and I think always cantabile playing, okay? Percussive. Okay, the second rhythmic cell we can use, it's the 80 note. If you just use 80 notes, you're gonna lose swing because you have to interact with the syncopations. Note that it was a little unnatural just playing the 80 notes, but it's interesting to train them. Mixturing the 80 notes with the syncopations. Right. Other important division we can use in Maracatu, it's the dotted 80 note with 16 note. And we have two different articulations. The first note tied with the second, and we can just play staccato. So the way we get to improvising maracatu, it's to create lines with these 3 divisions. You can use also this 4. Let's say that the 1/4 notes also works. Another important thing that it's common in the Baião melodies, it's to make phrases that end first on third and repeat the same phrase ending on the 1. Okay? So you can and it ends. For example, let me try to create another. Let me draw a little simpler phrase. Or some So try to create this kind of phrases, always thinking in cantabile. Let me show you in another example using the Mixolydian harmonies. I'm gonna use G, C7 and G minor 7. It creates a Mixolydian environment. In minor tones, you're gonna second part of Maracatu's form, we use this progression like the theme Autumn Leaves. Thanks for coming. And we can use the same thing in minor. And we conclude the melody on the repetition in the one of the tonality. Okay. We can also imitate the instruments of the the other percussive instruments also. That's for example the cowbell that we call gongue in Maracatu. For example, I'm using now it's instrument that we call minero, but it's like a shaker. Or you can just use Justin to make a. And I'm also some musicians using the syncopation in. They use this show to make some to do some rhythmic strongness to the sound. What else could I think? So to use these divisions that I've told you, the quarter note, 80 note, but different articulations, syncopation, and a dotted 8th note with 16th note, and we don't we avoid use the 16th notes because we don't have this division in Maracatu. And besides the divisions I've told you, to use the cell of the gongue, that's the cowbell, or this other cell, and the last, I could say, the Mineiro. And so it goes. Then you have a very percussive universe. The first time I saw Maracatu, I've seen here in São Paulo, and it's so strong. It sounds, you can hear the sound of the drums a lot of miles, kilometers that we use in Brazil of distance. They are heavy. That's why I'm using low notes to simulate the percussion. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this theme, and if you have some doubt, you want to know some more about Brazilian music and Maracatu, please write for me. I'm gonna give you some tips of what to hear, and so that's it. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you in next live. Bye bye.